Today, we're going to look at something really cool. It's a project out of Eindhoven that's trying to solve some of our biggest problems by literally digging through the trash.
So that's a pretty bold idea, right? I mean, what if we could solve two massive problems with just trash? It sounds a little out there, I know. But stick with me, because this creative experiment is showing us how what we throw away might just be the key to bringing us all closer together. Okay, so first, let's get some context here. This project didn't just pop up out of nowhere. Nope, it's a direct answer to two huge challenges that, let's be honest, affect all of us today.
So on one side, you've got this feeling of social disconnection. I mean, we're all online, right? But sometimes it feels like we're drifting further apart from people of different ages or backgrounds. And then on the other side, you've got overconsumption. We make so much stuff, and we throw so much of it away. It's a huge environmental problem. And you might think these two things are totally separate, but they're actually connected in some really deep ways.
So what do you do about it? Well, a group in Eindhoven decided to take on both of these challenges head-on. And their solution? It's really creative, but also surprisingly down-to-earth. So here it is. They call it turning trash into treasure. And it's actually part of a government-backed program for young people. The whole idea is to use upcycling, taking old stuff and making it new again, as a way to bring people together. And look, the point isn't just to make cool art. It's about creating a place where people can learn, grow, and actually connect with each other. And this isn't just some vague concept either. It's a real journey with a plan. Things kick off in June, and then the whole summer is about hands-on creation. And it all leads up to this huge public showcase at the end of September. That's the grand finale, the Future Parade, where everyone gets to see what they've been working on.
Okay, but this is what I think is so cool about this whole thing. It's not just what they're doing, it's who is doing it. The real magic here comes from the amazing mix of people they've brought together.
Basically, the team is made up of two main groups. First, you've got the participants. These are young people from 12 to 30 years old who are there to learn new skills and really express themselves. Then, you've got the volunteers. They're over 30, they come from all over the world, and they bring all this amazing life experience and a passion for what this project is all about.
And when we say diverse, we mean diverse. You've got neurotypical and neurodivergent youth working together. You have participants who identify as male, female, non-binary, the whole spectrum. And many of the volunteers, they're folks who've dealt with burnout and are finding a new sense of purpose. It's this incredible mix of people from over 10 countries. Makers, mentors, you name it.
There's a quote that just perfectly sums up what they're doing. It says, "The whole point is that they're not just transforming discarded items into treasures, they're transforming strangers into a team." And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it?
So, how do they actually do it? How does a pile of junk become a piece of art? Let's break down their creative process.
It's actually a pretty straightforward but really powerful three-step process. Okay, so first, they've got to get the goods. They gather materials from everywhere, donations from local partners, even old stuff left over from the famous Dutch Design Week. Then, the teams all get together and brainstorm, designing what they're going to build. And finally, they get their hands dirty. With help from mentors, they bring their ideas to life, and they learn a ton of new skills while they're at it.
And check out the kind of stuff they're using. This isn't just, old scraps of wood and fabric. We're talking about styrofoam heads, wire mesh mannequins, really random things. It just goes to show they're completely rethinking what trash even is, and they're finding beauty in the most unexpected places.
And that's really the key takeaway here. This whole thing is about so much more than just making art for a festival. It's about showing a new way of doing things, kind of like a blueprint for other communities.
So let's circle all the way back to the beginning. Remember those two big problems, social disconnection? Well, this project tackles that by creating real, honest-to-goodness connections between people. And overconsumption, it fights that by physically showing everyone that the stuff we call waste actually has value. It can be beautiful, it can be useful, and it can bring a community together.
Because when you get right down to it, the most important things being built here aren't the art installations at all. It's the friendships, the mentorships. It's that feeling of confidence someone gets when they learn a new skill. It's the new stories people get to tell. Things that were discarded, not just the materials, but maybe for some people, a sense of purpose, are being turned into something incredibly valuable. And that really leaves us with one final thought, doesn't it? This project in Eindhoven proves that there's hidden potential absolutely everywhere. So it makes you wonder, what trash is hiding in our own communities, just waiting for someone to turn it into treasure?